DJ on the beat.
All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we're here. Okay.
This is the IrRashonal Sports Show on Chicagoland Sports Radio, where it's not just sports; it's a way of life. Listen, we got a lot going on today. We got a special guest. I'm gonna let her introduce herself in a sec, but first, we're talking Bears today. That's the big plan. And talking Bears with us is a very special guest, ladies and gentlemen. Please introduce yourself, Boss Lady.
Hello, everybody. I'm Boss Lady +2, and I'm talking about I love the Bears. I'm die hard, okay? I don't care win, lose, or draw. I'm there for the Bears.
That's right. All right, listen. We got Luke with us again. Luke, go ahead and
What's
introduce
going
yourself.
on? Everybody is Luke Mendoza. Matthew knows me as Luke Mendez. The first podcast we did, he's like, I'm here with Luke Mendez.
Yeah.
So I'm using that as my intro for every now on. I'm glad to be here again. Thank you everybody for having me. Yeah. Of course, being part of co-host of IrRashonal Sports is very fun. And we got our new guest here today, Boss Lady.
Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's go.
All right. Listen, first of all, we have to address what happened this Sunday. Before we get into any grand pictures about the Bears, we have to address what happened this Sunday. Blew a lead to the not the best team ever. It's not really admirable to blow a lead to Cleveland, but we did it. What happened, Boss Lady?
Listen, I feel like Justin really showed up. That's what I'm really happy about. He showed up. He showed out. He showed us why we need to keep him as a quarterback. He showed us why we just need to get somebody to, you know what I'm saying, really come in and kind of back him up, because he could really teach. He can really be the leader for the team. I think he had some conversations with them in the locker room. And so once we won that first game, it just gave us the momentum that we needed. And so he's steady talking and steady showing that he can be a leader. So, Moomy, I just want to it looked like it was God to me. I don't know. I ain't going to lie, y'all.
It was too close.
He needs a hug. He needs a hug.
Yeah.
Poor guy. When I saw the moment, live in front of my eyes, I was sitting downstairs with my dad and my brother. He had it in his, he's on the ground. Ball's coming in, has it in his hands, and it slips. And he kicks it in the air. And then, they intercept it. If I was him, I would absolutely feel terrible. I bet he felt terrible too. Just, it's hard to comprehend when you see something coming towards you and you're just like.
He put himself in such a good position.
He did. It was perfect.
He anticipated the knockdown and all that. It just didn't come together in the end.
Hit him right in the chest.
Yeah,
First of all, Justin threw a Hail Mary.
I know.
Which we have never seen Justin really do and make it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay?
And it almost made it. Yeah. If Mooney did make that catch and won that game for us, Chicago would be pandemonium. Like pandemonium. Like I think everybody in the city would be Justin Fields is the man.
We would have been riding that win for months to come.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. We haven't had a walk-off win in forever. In forever.
I can't remember the last time.
I don't remember either. A field goal, I would say, a game-winning field goal. Sure, that's cool. But a game-winning Hail Mary touchdown?
What? Exclusive. What that'd have been like winning the third ring for the Bulls. Okay, we would have sent the city up with that one. Okay, I was just like, man, look, all I really wanted them to do for the rest of the season was win every game, but beat the Packers, man. We beat the Lions.
Yeah,
we can beat the Packers, man. Jordan Love is not having no great games right now, man. So we can get in front of them, and our defense, boy, we almost looking like we can get to number one with that defense.
Yeah, our defense is really good. That game. When we went against the Browns, it was an all defensive game. Yeah, pick six, Tremaine Edmonds, pick six. Come on, and then Jaquan Brisker almost had a pick six right at the goal line.
Oh yeah.
It can't be all defense all the time. It's got to be the offensive line. It's got to be the offense blocking for the quarterback, looking to for wide open receivers, which Fields did have on one play, and then our tight end wants to juggle the ball. wide open.
Who was that?
Robert Tunyon.
Robert Tunyon.
Gotta be guess Packers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Packers. Yeah. He's like, I'm not helping him. I'm not helping this team.
did.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not helping this team.
He's a double agent. He was still playing for the Packers.
Oh yeah, he doing something, man.
He's still on their payroll. Investigate him.
And all right. So yeah. I wrote here that the Bears fall against the Browns. Offense is bad. Play calling awful. Defense is decent. Play calling was horrendous. Let's go there real quick.
That's how it is.
Coaching is horrible, bro.
Luke Getsy decides, we're going to do a Hail Mary right before the half ends. We're at like the 30, 40-yard line. Kick like a 50-yard field goal, something like that. Our kicker's longest career field goal was a 55-yarder. Like,
he could have made it.
Come on, he could have made it.
He could have made it.
He could have, definitely. And that would have, if that would have had us at 20 and that game, that touchdown drive that the Browns did, we would have had the game tied 20-20. Would probably win overtime, you know?
And then Santos would have came out there and kicked us a field goal.
Yeah, I bet 100%.
I trust him.
I don't know why they don't.
Yeah,
it seems like that game, they didn't trust him whatsoever.
No.
They were like, the wind. The way the wind was, I think the way the wind was blowing is what they said. Or something like that.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either.
Oh man, the coaches, they just fired them all. I'm tired of the excuses.
Yeah.
It's always something. You know, when Justin broke out on that first third, that was like the third post game he was doing. He was like, man, coaching, and then he had to revert what he said.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Justin, listen, we know what it is, bro, but y'all got to be truthful with our
season. Yeah, I mean, he was being honest, and then he's like, he's like, I shouldn't have said that out loud, but.
PR
Come
got
on,
him.
if you they gotta let the players speak their how they feel.
Yes.
They can't. You can't just. But I understand that the media sometimes they take it like way more than it already, like a way more exaggerated than it already is. Like if a player, like, you just can't.
That's how they make money.
I know.
They make
they want to type out words that are big and bold when that's not really what the player said on the press conference himself.
Yeah, and you know they be talking a lot of smack on there too. You know, I be listening to the commentators on there like, I'm like, man, you ain't even have to say that about the Bears, but you got away with it because they know you a good commentator. You know what I'm saying?
It's like the same thing they did with that when the Chiefs situation with the Patrick Mahomes and he was blowing off on the refs.
They let him get away with it.
Yeah, but when Justin Fields has to say it, when says something, he has to revert what he said. But when the Chiefs say something, it stands. It stands tall.
Yeah.
You know, no one can take him down.
They got a better record.
Oh, yeah.
But
they have Patrick Mahomes.
They got Patrick Mahomes. Which is what we should have, but.
Oh, yeah. The 2000, what was it, 18 draft? 17?
Yeah.
17.
18, it was 18.
It was 18 draft?
Oh, now you have me wondering.
I think it was 2017 draft. It was the draft class. The QB is Deshaun, Patrick, Trubisky.
Oh, yeah, 2017.
17, yeah. Wow. Wow.
It just be no words, don't it?
I know.
What are we gonna do this year? What we gonna do this year? Y'all think we gonna take number one quarterback?
No. I say
What you think they gonna do?
They should take Marvin Harrison Jr.
You think we can develop him, though?
A wide receiver?
That's my problem with the Bears is we can't develop players.
Yeah.
It depends. But we would have to get it, like, for that to happen, though, to develop a whole new, like, team, we would have to get new development, like new coach, a new coach, not one that had never played a head coach position before. Eberflus is a defensive coordinator. He was a defensive coordinator.
It sounds easy, right?
Well, it's not. Like like everybody's saying, oh, Jim Harbaugh.
Hey, yeah, I'm voting for that now.
Yeah.
I want that now. I want that. I'm sorry. He can create a culture, and that's all that we missing, I think, on the Bears. We got weapons. We got defensive line. We got to work on But if we had somebody in the back like a Deion Sanders or a Jim Harbaugh, we can really win because it's all about them feeling comfortable with themselves like they great. I think that our teammates don't really, for real, feel like they're great.
Yeah.
And if we can get in their head and create that kind of a bond, we can really have it.
And you could still see
it coming too a little bit right now.
Yeah. When we win, you could still see the immaturity just in how they celebrate. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but the one win they get a month. They're over their heads about that win, and they really should be focusing on stringing a couple wins together instead of celebrating the one win they get every month.
Yeah.
So yeah, that could be fixed by a culture change in the locker room.
Most definitely. Most definitely. And I think really too for the Bears right now, I mean, even with the loss, I still think they got the momentum that it's going to take to kind of close out these last couple of games. I really think they got it. And I really think that they're going into the new year good, even with the loss just now. But I just see that the culture is building. Look at the defense. They were celebrating together. Look how many people ran up to each other when they was doing their little dances in the end. So it was like a group thing. So I'm like, hey, we got it, man.
We should have won that game though. It was a.
We should have.
It's just the play calling was terrible. The coaches sold us on that one, definitely. We got 3 games left though. We got Cardinals, Falcons, and the Packers. Out of those 3 games left, how many are we winning?
Well, we should win all 3.
We should win all 3. You're right.
3.
We should. Cardinals. If we lose
Cardinals should be the easiest one out of all of them.
Yeah, definitely.
How many? What are they at right now?
They're at 3. They're 4 wins, 3 wins, 3 wins, right?
Wait, it's the Cardinals. Who was the other one? The Panthers?
No,
Falcons.
Falcons.
We should be.
We should.
We should.
We
should.
should obliterate those teams. Obliterate them. Like,
We should.
There should be no contest whatsoever against those teams.
Arizona's only got 3.
Yeah, there should be no contest.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have more than 17 points on the board. More than 17, the card. They should not. Unless, Kyler Murray just wants to ball out.
Against us?
Against
He'll do it against us.
Chicago Bears.
We're good at containing. I think we're pretty good at containing the scrambling quarterbacks. Like when we play the Ravens, we don't really have Lamar Jackson doesn't have big.
Yeah, we
games or
stopped the
something
run
like
game pretty good.
that. Yeah. So I guess I'm not really worried because Kyler can scramble, but
Yeah.
I think we can contain him.
Yeah, I think we can too. Our defense is just working its way up to be just great. You know what I'm saying? So if we gotta really let us win games on defense, then I'm cool with that. If we up against somebody who we gotta stop their offense, I'm cool. I know we're gonna win.
I'm cool with our defense winning games as long as we see improvement from the offense. As long as they don't like plateau the whole time, and I just want to see improvement from them. That's the big thing. It's the same thing with like the Bulls and every other Chicago team. I just want to see improvement.
Man, my thing is with Chicago teams, y'all recruiting from the same pool or something? Because I just can't understand how we have coaches on every one of the teams and they all poor. Because I'm trying to figure it out. Like, are you trying to? I really know with the Bears that y'all don't want to spend no money. That's why y'all keep going to get defensive coaches and the coaches that ain't never coached before.
It's the same thing with the Bulls and Sox right now because they got the same owner. He's a little cheapskate.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And it's time for fresh new talent to come in now.
Yeah.
We need fresh new ideas. We've been running with the defense for the Bears a long time. We need to change. They know what we gonna do.
I agree. Mm-hmm. All right, so is Fields a keeper then? Because I heard you mention Caleb Williams. Do you think we should keep Justin and keep investing in him, or is it time to jump ship?
No, let's keep Justin.
Mm-hmm.
After this little Hail Mary, man, I say, hey, listen, you sold me, Justin. You sold me. Yeah, I think we should keep Justin. I think we should keep developing, but I think we need to let Justin do him, though. I think he needs to have a little bit more leadership and being able to say that's not the right play for us right now because he's right there on the field.
Yeah.
I think he should be able to just change some things, think in his head, you know what I'm saying? You see the run, take the run. You're a running quarterback. Let's run the ball, Justin.
The coaching is not letting, so like compared to last year when he almost broke Lamar's record of rushing yards.
Yeah.
He doesn't run anymore.
He does because the offense won't. They don't want him. They're not putting him to his strengths anymore this year. And he's a mobile quarterback. That's what he's supposed to do. If you have a mobile quarterback, you should take advantage. But when you want to run what's a QB play what's it called? A QB run play called? I forget what it's called.
Sneak?
No, that's QB sneak.
Blast dive. I don't know.
I forget what it's called. But like when you
like a QB run play.
Yeah.
Just run, I guess.
I forget what I know. It's called.
A design run.
A design run.
Yeah.
If you want to do a design run play, make it good. They do it at like the worst moments where
Yeah.
The defense is blitzing at him,
They expect
you gotta do it like when it's at the right moment, when you want to do a design run for him, or have blockers on on the side, more blockers on the side where he's actually running, so he gets more space.
They love doing it on 3rd and short when the defense is expecting.
That's terrible.
Always.
Or you can do like a short pass upfield, like 3-4 yards on the 3rd down, and they just keep one of the worst plays they keep doing too is the screens.
Yes.
Awful.
That's
Never works.
Ever.
It has never worked for us. Not once.
that should have been obvious last year too.
I don't know why they keep doing screens. Why would you throw when you're supposed to be going downfield? Why are you throwing?
They see
right here.
It's like they see it work with like Kansas City or Miami or something. They see it work once with them and are like, let's adapt our playbook.
Well, that's because those are good teams, and
exactly.
they got
they don't spam it either. They know when to use it.
Exactly. You're right.
And then they whole team playing to it too.
Yeah.
Our team don't play to it. It's like every time we run a screenplay, somebody go the opposite direction or the wrong direction. Like, are you serious?
And we don't necessarily have the receipt because the biggest part of screenplays is wide receivers blocking, and we don't exactly have the biggest receivers size wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coaching.
Yeah, it's always something with coaching.
That's it.
And it's kind of funny how last year we had Ryan Pace. Well, 2 years ago, Ryan Pace is our manager, and Matt Nagy. Oh, guess what? We got a double of them now. Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus. We can't get rid of the Ryans and Matts. We can't get rid of them. It's always something.
It's always something. This is crazy.
Can't get rid of them.
Yeah, we just got to give Fields the confidence to start doing making his own calls if he thinks the coaching is wrong, because if they really are a mature team and a mature coaching staff, they won't get mad at Fields for switching up the play calls or something. Which is what Flacco was literally known for, who's now on Cleveland.
Yeah, I don't know how he hasn't retired yet.
I don't understand it.
He had a Super Bowl in 2013. Was it 13, right?
I think so, yeah.
12 or 13. 49ers Ravens.
He's so funny though. I love seeing him.
The Colin Kaepernick and Joe Flacco era.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Man.
Did the Ravens blow them out?
That might have been.
Or they lost? Didn't the
I don't remember. That might have been the Harbaugh Super Bowl. What year
that might have been.
What year was that?
It had been, I think, 2013. I guarantee.
Ravens
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
I got it.
Speaking of football, man, what
Super
Deion
Bowl.
doing? Now they losing.
Oh,
over
yeah.
in Colorado,
2013.
man. What's going on?
They hyped him up so much. I feel bad for him because
Yeah.
he's just trying to coach a team, and they're giving him too much attention, and they're putting all this pressure on him.
Hey,
He's just trying to coach a team.
Hey, that's Prime though. Prime like the attention.
Yeah. I don't
Prime
know.
likes the attention, but what is happening? Something is going on, and then now it's just he either losing the team or his team. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out because he was just on a great run.
Yeah. I stopped watching after like the third loss in a row or something like that, but it was just a shame. Because I did like watching him. I did like watching Shadur. He was good.
What we bring Deion
Colorado?
to the Bears? Yeah.
Colorado.
What we bring Deion to the Bears?
I don't think he wants to go in the NFL though.
I don't think so either. I think
he said he wants to just do college.
Yeah.
And
That's awesome because he's got
Yeah.
a ton more. I think he has a ton more sons that are going to come through. But I know he's got 2 on the team now anyway. But yeah, I'm sure he wants. If he wants to stay, that's fine. We won't push him in any way. We won't bribe him with any
Right.
to come to the Bears.
They ain't gonna be able to afford them anyway because the Bears don't want to pay. That's the reason that we get these coaches that we get because they don't want to spend no money. You understand that it takes money to make money. Bears,
We're Chicago. We're one of the biggest markets on earth.
come on. In Virginia, it is your time to step down. Police. Jesus, this lady. I blame it all on her, man. I blame it all on her.
Oh. Yeah. How old is she now? Not that age has anything to do with it. That's just a genuine question.
I don't know. We need to look into that because I think she's like 90.
Oh, she's got to get into Congress then. She's 100.
Virginia McCaskey.
She's 100.
Yeah, she's 100. She's the oldest owner ever, I think. The oldest.
Oh my God.
Of anything?
Yeah, I think so.
That's insane.
Isn't her birthday is next month? Yeah. I think in January.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
101. Hey, she must be. You know what? What a life.
Man, what a life.
She's lived 100 years. She's seen the Bears ups and downs.
Yeah.
Dang.
You need to do something. Change
crazy,
something.
man.
Oh, she has to have some talk about she has to have some control over this team. Come on.
I don't know. There's definitely a council working for her.
I was just getting ready to say that. It's probably a whole board of trustees in between making a decision.
The Bears haven't decided if they want to move past Eberflus or not.
How? They need to decide.
Why?
They should have decided a long time ago.
They should have. I don't know, because they're waiting to see. I bet they're waiting to see if he makes a playoff run. If he gets them into playoff range, they'll be like, oh yeah, he's the guy.
If they make
Terrible. Why?
Even if we make the playoffs this year, I still think at least Getsy needs to be fired.
Oh yeah, he needs
at least the OC.
He needs to go. How it doesn't understand. I don't get how he's from the Packers. Luke Getsy's from the Packers. He's worked with Aaron Rodgers.
It all makes sense. It's a grand conspiracy.
It is.
They're working against us.
They are.
It's we can't get anybody from the Packers anymore. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. When are they gonna learn?
Funny, dude.
They're selling our team on purpose. They're making us lose. Well,
Yes.
oh my God. I just can't wait for the last game of the year just to go against the Packers and see what Luke Getsy calls. He probably is gonna phone call the what's his name? What's the Packers coach's name?
Oh geez, I don't know.
Matt LaFleur?
Yeah.
Matt LaFleur, he's probably gonna call him over on the mic. Yo, you're gonna run this play?
Yeah,
you're
they're
gonna
firing.
He's gonna
be talking to each other. Oh.
God. He's like, this is the offensive player running. Make sure your defense goes there.
That's crazy. And stuff like that happens. You have to think about how much money is made under the table with this. And I promise you, I'm not gonna lie. It ran across my mind that Mumi might have got paid for that.
I got what?
You might have got paid for that miss.
That's not even far off.
You think so?
I'm just saying. Did you? Okay, so how many times did you have to look up the replay?
A lot.
His hands just went open like God just opened them up or something.
It was in his stomach and he had his arms around it in a bread basket.
I'm telling you, that man got paid to drop that ball. I don't care. Hey, conspiracy theorists.
Get on it.
Get on it. I'm telling you, because that man got paid for that.
Even if conspiracy, even if that could be true, which I doubt. But I don't
know, man. No,
I don't know. I mean, I seen a clip a couple of years ago of a Bengals player had like a dollar bill or something and he was trying to pay the ref off. You ever seen that video?
Yeah, that was funny.
That
happened in baseball too, I think.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's a video of a Bengals player trying to pay the ref off. In an old video.
Come on.
It's crazy.
That's funny.
Come on.
But yeah, I mean, okay. So it seems like every time we hear through the media that Eberflus's job is finally on the line this week or something like along those lines, any of the coaches, anytime you see that in the media, those headlines, we win, which is another ingredient that you could add to the conspiracy sandwich. Yes. Every time they're talking about getting rid of our players, getting rid of our should Justin leave, should Eberflus be fired, then we win. And that simmers down all the heat in the city. That keeps everyone quiet for another couple weeks.
Dang, you know what?
It all makes sense.
It don't make sense. Like this all put this together. I can't.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Together.
That's who? I don't know who that is.
Might be Ocho Cinco.
I think so. It is. That's crazy.
Yeah, he was always doing crazy stuff, man.
I saw some. what was it? I think I saw something that said he had McDonald's like twice a day, every day, his entire career.
What?
Yeah.
And played?
And he was ripped too. He was built. He wasn't like a.
He probably worked it off. He probably ate like a quick Big Mac and
He had been on
benched.
Man, he had to be, because you is not eating that. First of all, you are not eating that kind of regimen that they got.
That's crazy.
2 times a day. You would be fat. Cholesterol up and everything.
He was shredded.
Yes.
You seen him.
Yes.
Like, even for an athlete, he had a body.
That is nuts.
Man, that's crazy.
I know, bro. Yeah.
My son play baseball. He is eating some quarter pounders though. Talking about something, the protein. I said,
protein. What protein?
Eating this stuff, man. You gonna die. Stop.
Protein.
Right, told man, okay, mom. So I said, can you stop eating Chipotle every day? Like, you ain't gotta eat that every day. He's like, okay, well, give me 2 double cheeseburgers. I'm like, 2? I don't eat all the bread. It's just the meat that I eat.
Is he bulking?
He's trying to, but he's so thin. This is not.
It's like my brother.
It's not part of his makeup. I keep telling him.
It's like my brother.
Your daddy is a straight up and down skinny. They call him Flacco. So you know what they gonna call my son, Flacco Jr. I'm trying to tell him, you got fat on my side, but not on your daddy's side. And I'm thinking your metabolism took his side. Okay, he cannot pick up the weight, y'all. We've been eating. We bought protein drinks. I don't know what to do.
Honestly, it could just be because he's being active or he's in a sport. Because I played basketball my entire life, and I was thin as a rail. The second I stopped playing basketball, I gained a little bit of weight.
Wow.
Yeah. So it could literally just be because he's active every day.
Oh no, we ain't gonna stop being active because we gotta get to the MLB, baby. Okay, we gotta get to the MLB.
Yeah,
that's fine.
It's the same thing with my brother. I want him to get in, but he's been playing baseball ever since he was like 6.
Yeah.
My brother, he's 13. Yeah, he's jacked. My brother, oh yeah, he's 13. He's almost as tall as me.
13, that's crazy.
He's jacked up, and he's like, I got a bulk. He tells my mom, I got a bulk. I got a bulk, mom. This morning, you know what? He ate eggs, sausage, and then he's like, he got like a little protein milk thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, okay, this kid just doing this out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But he's really thin. He's got to, you have to balance it out. You have to gain
hard,
some.
though.
You have to gain, and you gotta. That's what isn't it bulking is like when you gain as well, and
you gotta eat a lot, dude.
Yeah.
Like if you see this is an extreme example, but the extreme power lifters, they're eating like 6-7 meals a day. That's not that I can't do that. That's impossible.
I can't either.
I can't. Yeah.
And then they work out afterward, like after all that, and then they lose it.
Just the meals alone are a whole other workout.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what my brother's trying to do. So he's gonna eat a lot more things and stuff. He's really picky about his stuff. Yeah.
My son too.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta get up out of here, guys.
All right. Listen, we're gonna play Boss Lady off in a sec. Any final thoughts?
Final thoughts is go Bears, man. We gonna go ahead and take this next one. These next couple of games, man.
I believe it.
I'm wearing all the Bears paraphernalia. I'm putting on orange and blue for these next Sundays, okay? And y'all should do the same, man. Thank y'all for having me.
Plug your socials.
Hey, Carly, Boss Lady Rainey on Facebook. I am Boss Lady +2 on Instagram and Boss Lady Carly on Instagram. And then on TikTok, Boss Lady 2021. And look out for Boss Lady Fans Love. It's coming soon on YouTube.
That's right. All right, we'll see you, Boss Lady.
All right, Boss Lady. Thank you for joining us.
Man, I hate ESPN, but I feel like they're the only sports discourse outlet out there.
Hey, you're not alone. Millions of Americans every day express their displeasure with ESPN and other major corporate sports media companies.
How else am I supposed to consume and discuss quality sports, though?
With IrRashonal Sports, you can discuss and enjoy sports media once again. Find me on Twitter and YouTube at IrRashonal Sports, spelled IrRashonal. Once again, that's IrRashonal. Luke's Italian Beef, located at 215 West Jackson in Chicago, Illinois, has every food you can imagine. Italian beef, chicken parm, pasta, lasagna, hot dogs, burgers, pizza, soups, salads, and sides. Wash it down with a delicious beverage and order a dessert. Beat the lines and call ahead at 312-939-4204. Come hang out and get some quality Chicago-style food at Luke's Italian Beef, located at 215 West Jackson in Chicago, Illinois.
Sick and tired of consuming sports content from big corporate media outlets? Need a place to interact with real people and not bots? Chicagoland Sports Radio has unique, engaging personalities that provide elite entertainment and analysis. Stop by and listen to IrRashonal Sports on Thursdays and the Washed Up Sports Show on Mondays. Send your music into our partner station, Windy City Underground, and listen on the go on the TuneIn app. Chicagoland Sports Radio. It's not just sports, it's a way of life.
All right, we're back.
Hello.
I hope you enjoyed that commercial break. I made those myself. Thank you very much.
I was in the room when he did it.
Anywho. All right. We're going to transition a little bit. We've got some other topics to cover.
Let's go.
As you know, this is, after all, an NBA show. But yeah,
Most
anywho.
of the time.
All
80,
the
60%.
60?
70. 70, come on.
Nah.
Nah.
That's too little, bro.
75.
Give me like 80, 85, 90. 90. Think about it.
That's too much
The
credit.
only time we really don't talk NBA is if there's a guest. And even then we do, because we talk whatever.
That's because we find things to agree on and stuff. You know, it's
I guess.
other sports talk is awesome too.
All right, I got from reliable source here, Casey Johnson. There's a reasonable scenario in which Zach LaVine remains with the Chicago Bulls past the trade deadline. Thoughts?
Why? No, why? Just like, okay. And I mean, is it there's it depends. Is he gonna step up or is he gonna do the exact same thing he's been doing, before he got injured? Nothing. It's all up in the air now that he's gonna come back, and you don't even know if he's gonna actually step up his game like Kobe and Caruso have. Well, mostly Kobe. Because look, at this point, it seems like Kobe is just taking over his game. Like, he took over Zach LaVine's position. Am I wrong?
No.
Exactly. So the Zach LaVine is pretty much you said he's gonna be the sixth man last time?
Oh, I didn't say that. Who said that? That might have been.
It was you.
No, it wasn't me. Oh wait, yeah, I did.
You did say that. You said he's gonna be the sixth man.
Yeah.
You know what? That could be true. He could be the sixth man, and Kobe White is starting. He's a shooting guard, right?
Point guard, shooting guard.
See, there you go.
Honestly, here's my thoughts on Zach LaVine. I haven't changed my stance on him in terms of his value to the team. I think he still has value to the team, but in terms of the core that we got going right now, the team that we currently have, the core, everything, it's not going to work. I still stand by if we're going to scrap Zach, we should scrap everyone, because with the current roster that we have right now, we're not going to win. We should salvage, like, the only players really salvageable from a rebuild are Kobe, maybe Patrick, maybe Io, and maybe Caruso, but Caruso is honestly declining with his health and whatnot.
Only 4 people.
Maybe 4. 3.5.
3.5.
3. You know what? No, 3. I'm gonna say Patrick Williams as I have to.
All right.
So 3.
Dang.
3 people, 2 of them are halves. I still think Patrick Williams can be good with the right leadership, or I guess, is that the right word? Like, development. But again, like we were talking about with the Bears, the Bulls do not have that development. Yeah.
I don't.
What else you got, Bulls wise?
Well, the Bulls take on the Lakers today. There's LeBron James, Austin Reeves,
The Lakers,
Anthony Davis. All those known players.
My king.
After the win against Philadelphia on Monday night, what are we expecting today? Are we gonna keep the same rhythm going? Are we actually gonna, keep close up with the Lakers this game, or are we just gonna lose out?
I think that because we're at home and not in LA, we have a decent chance of a fair contest.
Yeah, the homestand is pretty that's pretty understandable. We got all the fans, everybody's cheering us on, and the players are more,
The refs are less likely to turn on us, even though they're still likely to do so.
Did you say what Wasn't there a thing you said like the refs hate the Lakers or love the Lakers?
They love the Lakers.
Oh, they love the Lakers.
They love the Lakers, but they have once a season they have to like give them a completely unrecoverable bad call, like they did last. Remember last year with the Celtics when Tatum hit LeBron
LeBron was.
They got to do that at least once a year to make the Lakers fans think they're not on our side, but
they are secretly.
The other 81 games out of the year, plus like the 20% chance they make the playoffs. Mm-hmm. The refs are on their side.
Yeah, but I say we have.
The league is on their side. The media is on their side. They all need their king to win.
Yep. I mean,
I expect to win.
Yeah, me too. I expect to win. I expect the Bulls to actually show out tonight. Hopefully they, dominate this game. They, keep up with their stride, their game
momentum.
Yeah, momentum. Kobe White just has to step up. The whole team has to step up as well. It can't just be him. If it's just him, then where's the other team is just standing in the corner watching. They can't have that. So, come on, Bulls. Let's go. Let's pull a W tonight against LeBron and the Lakers.
LeBum.
Oh.
Tell
them what you showed me earlier on Instagram.
What did I show you earlier? I forgot.
The picture of LeBron on the...
Oh, yeah. If you go to the Chicago Bulls Instagram right now, it might be on their Twitter, I don't know, but on their Instagram for sure, if you go back and look at all the different game day posts, how the Bulls will usually post a game day, Bulls versus whoever. You look back and you look at the even if you look at the last month, you see Bulls versus Nuggets, you see Bulls versus Hornets, Bucks, all these teams. They usually in those graphics that they make specifically for those games, they usually just have one Bulls player, like making a move, doing a crossover, shooting the ball, whatever, looking at the camera. Today, they had something completely different. They had, I gotta look at it. I forgot which player it was exactly, but
it was Kobe, I think, or DeRozan.
It featured DeMar DeRozan looking smugly into the camera in the background, and in the foreground, LeBron James. Smiling with a little smirk on his face.
Why did they do that? Huh? Why did they do that?
Why did they put LeBron in there?
Why? Well, yeah, let's just,
It seems like
let's tell everybody who we're going against tonight. But let's not tell everybody when we go against the Nuggets, Jokic.
Yeah.
Bucks, Giannis.
They only showed LeBron.
Yeah, you know what? Why is everybody why is everybody, on the Lakers or the LeBron's, bandwagon or, on his horse? Come on now. Hop off. Hop off.
That's crazy.
They're come on now. Just get off.
LeBron.
Oh, my God.
The Bulls.
I can't stand LA teams at all. That goes for baseball, basketball, and football. Well, the Rams...
When the Rams first got there, they rode them.
Yeah, but it's just for me, it's the Dodgers and the Lakers because I can't stand them. I cannot at all. They're overrated teams.
The Bulls' social media, what are they called? Managers are corrupt. Boycott.
If anybody, is a Lakers fan or a Dodgers fan, and then you ask them, and they're like, oh, it's because we got LeBron. Oh, it's because we got Shohei Ohtani. They're fake. They're fake. They're not real fans. They're bandwagon riders of those players.
You're talking a lot of ish about Lorenzo, who was just here. He's a Lakers fan. Lorenzo, please don't hurt us.
If you were to ask him why, what would he say?
He said he liked Kobe growing up.
Okay, well, that's fair. Kobe. See, that's a good reason. That's a valid reason. You can't just say, oh, I like the Lakers because of LeBron.
Why? I hate the Lakers as much as you, but I don't hate the Lakers because they're the Lakers. I hate the Lakers because of the media attention.
Exactly. Well, that too. Because
I hate ESPN
because LeBron's on the team.
Yeah.
If LeBron was on the Cavaliers, I don't think if LeBron was back for the Cavaliers, I don't think they would be getting as much as attention as the Lakers are right now.
Really? You don't think if LeBron was
Or
on the
Miami.
Cavs, you don't think if LeBron was on the Cavs right now, they wouldn't get as much attention as the Lakers?
I don't
are?
think would they have. Well, what's their international? They have 40 international games, right? You said
the Lakers have 41 national games. Actually, I think
if
it's
he was on the
growing, too.
Cavaliers, I think they only have like 20.
I strongly disagree.
Why?
It's not the team. It's LeBron. LeBron is the draw
I know.
on the team.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. It's LeBron. It's LeBron. Oh,
So the Cavs would have like 30 national games
well,
at least. I don't think
it's
they'd
just
have as
because
much.
I just think it's because he's on the Lakers, and
Yeah.
the Lakers were like a franchise that everybody, mostly every good, almost all the good players in 2010, 2020 era had Kobe, Shaq,
If you make a
Paul
list,
Gasol. If you made a list of Lakers players in between 2000 to now, they'll have more All-Stars than any other team.
well, if you have a list of top 10 players all time, like 5 of them are going to be Lakers: Kareem, Kobe,
Exactly.
Magic,
Yep.
Shaq.
Yep.
I can think of one
It's
more.
the team. It's the team, and now and LeBron's on the
LeBron.
team.
Kareem, Kobe, Magic, Shaq, LeBron. They're top.
Yeah.
They're all top 10.
I know.
Yeah, all Lakers.
It just they can't. The media can't get away from that team because they know that somebody big will land on that team one day. LeBron's on there right now.
In the time, like in the 3-year stretch between Kobe retiring and LeBron getting to the Lakers averaged like 15 wins a year, and they didn't get any national games. Not
one more
many.
Not many, but they still.
The year they got Lonzo, they got a decent amount, but
They got a decent amount because they.
But
it's like
LeBron
they
is the big
choose
draw.
They choose a team who is gonna have a great run and who has a good roster and who will, have players who step up and score.
I think
30
they just choose teams who they want, and they want LeBron in the spotlight. So they get
Just like they wanted. Like you said, the Bulls had a good amount, right? That one year.
in 2021,
Yeah.
I think they had
See,
They had a
because
good-
they
I think they
got
had-
the spotlight because they were a good.
like
Decent team.
9, 10, 11, something like that, which is more than we've had since Derrick Rose.
Exactly. But LeBron is,
The national media, the national NBA media is corrupt.
Yes, it is.
That's what you should take away from that.
Yeah.
Any horse. Is that all you got for the Bulls? I would like to.
I like the Bulls. My main thing here is that the Bulls should dominate this game tonight.
Should.
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch the game. What time's the game start? At 7?
Probably, since it's in Chicago. Listen,
Wait on. Yeah, that's 7. Okay.
I would like to move on to my current. We're about a quarter of the way through the season now. I think a little over maybe, but I would like to give my current MVP race ladder at the moment. My current rankings. I've got 5 players here, the top 5 that I think are in MVP contention, and I'm going to go up the rankings from 5 to 1. At 5, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Valid.
I think the 4 players above him are better, but he's always lingering in the MVP race. What I think he does every year, I think what he does is he waits, he lingers in the bottom, staying consistent. Huh?
Has he won an MVP before?
Of course, yeah, he's won. I think 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I think he lingers around, maybe around the 3, 4, 5 positions. He waits until one of the top 2 slip, and then he takes their spot. He's so consistent. He never really has dips.
Valid.
And just the fact that he stays so consistent every single year in the MVP race, he deserves a spot in this top 5, even if he wasn't performing at that level this season so far. He's just waiting for someone. I have a little stat here. He's 2 for 6. He has 2 of the 6 50-point games this year. Both of them versus Indiana. One of them was a 64-point game.
Dang. He dominates on Indiana.
Yeah. So I put here his MVP case is the same year after year. He's just waiting for Embiid or Jokic to slip. That's what I think's happening.
Who's that for?
Who's at 4? Luka Doncic. Again, another guy that's consistently up top 5, top 6 every year. The difference I think with him
What team is he on? The Mavericks.
Yeah, the reason I think so, I said at the beginning of the season I thought Dallas was going to play god awful this year.
Wow,
I was wrong. Dallas started off unbelievably hot, but they're kind of slipping now.
You know who they go against today?
No,
The Clippers. Ooh,
that's going to be a pretty good game.
7:30.
So Dallas is slipping a little bit. A slipping Dallas against a now on the a really hot Clippers team.
Oh yeah,
That's gonna be a good game.
8-game win streak for the Clippers. Props
that.
to y'all.
Watch that game. But yeah, the reason I don't have Luka higher or lower is just because he's doing the same thing. He's consistent, just like Giannis. But the reason he's above Giannis is just because it seems like he's just having a better year individually, whereas Dallas is starting to slip a little bit. I think they're 6th in the West right now, or 5th or something like that. So they're still up there. They just slipped a little bit, and that's why I have Luka lower on the list. If Dallas was still in the top 3 in the West, I'd have him higher, but that's not the case right now. Yeah. Number 3, the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I don't know why I said it like that. The reason he's this low is because he's going through a drought right now. He's looking human for the first time in his career. He's actually slipping for the first time. He's had some horrendous shooting games over the last month and a half or so. Nonetheless, needless to say, he's still having a great year. He's still having it. It's so impossible for a guy to keep improving his numbers year after year, especially after you win MVP. So, and that was my case last year. I thought he was robbed of MVP last year.
He was.
Yeah,
100%.
just because he keeps year after year somehow improving, and yeah,
Go against the Raptors tonight at 6:30.
the Nuggets too.
Yep.
Yeah, and again, the Nuggets are top of the West again without Jamal Murray playing a lot of games. He
No,
missed a
they're not.
couple. Huh?
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
They're in 3rd place.
That's top of the West.
Oh well.
Top three,
Top
top
three.
three.
Top 3.
Top 3 is top of the West.
Yeah. Okay. That's right.
Yeah, year after year, they're top of the West. Year after year, Jokic proves that he is the one carrying the team. Without injuries to Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon sustained some injuries over the years. Just the fact that he can do it, he's that guy, is why he's number 3 on this list. Number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander
Dang.
on the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Dang. You put him.
He is one of my favorite players in the league right now. He is currently leading a top 5 team in the NBA. He's a top scorer on that team. He's contributing 30 points a game, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2.8 steals. As a guard, as a primary ball handler, he's averaging 2.8 steals per game. And that's why he's that high on the list, because he is a good defender. He's so laterally quick but composed,
Yeah.
which is really hard to find. And obviously, everyone knows about his scoring abilities.
Yeah. He shoots a good numbers. They don't play today.
They don't play today?
Nope. You know they go against tomorrow?
No idea.
The Clippers.
Nah, that'll be Clippers. Clippers are going through a gauntlet right now.
That's gonna be another good game.
Yeah.
Tonight they go against what'd I say?
Dallas.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good game. And then tomorrow they go against the the Thunder. Dang.
Clippers are going through a gauntlet.
Yeah.
They're making them fade.
That's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be like a hand-in-hand game. We got number 1.
I'm still talking about SGA.
Oh.
Any horse. SGA's leading a top 5 team in the league. He's averaging 30 points. Just the reason he's up here compared to everybody else is because if you watch him, like if you watch 3 games in a row of what he does against a good team, a mediocre team, and a bad team against the Thunder, you'll see him flip a switch basically. You'll see him turn on whenever he wants to score. Like if he just decides, I want to score 15 points straight, he can do that. If he decides, I want to shut off, focus on defense, and let Jalen Williams, let Lou Dort handle the ball for a couple possessions, he can do that. His malleability in the sense of being flexible and being able to work with an offense is why he's so far up here. So not only does he lead the offense, but he is able to work the offense even when he's not primarily handling the ball, even when he's not the guy shooting the ball every possession. That's why he's number 2 on this list. Number 1, I'm sure you know where I'm going with this. There is a name I haven't said yet who very obviously should be on this list, and that's Joel M. Free Throw Merchant Bede.
Joel Embiid.
A lot of my pick, Embiid being number 1, is based off of how they voted last year. If they do the voting like based off of just scoring and just like sheer will to score, then yeah, he's going to win MVP again this year. If he keeps averaging, I think he's averaging 35 points a game right now. I should have Basketball Reference up. Shout out Basketball Reference. But yeah, if he continues his sheer, I mean, he's leading Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey is having an absolute season, but without Joel Embiid, 34.4 points a game.
Wow, almost 35.
And I did see a stat too that he was averaging 35 points per game when he only plays 3 quarters of a game.
That's crazy.
And that's happened like 5 or 6 times this season.
All he needs to play is just 3 quarters of the game, and he's already got 30-plus points.
The Sixers have the highest win margin of any team. I do have to find it. But, yeah, they're winning by an absurd amount every single game, and it's because of no other than Joel Embiid's ability to manipulate referees, fouls. Yeah, he's a magician.
He scored 40 on the Bulls, and they lost. That's crazy.
Yeah, the Bulls have beat Philadelphia 3 games in a row.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Good for the Bulls. And the Sixers play today.
They do.
Against the Timberwolves. Damn, we got good games today, man.
Philadelphia is currently, oh my God, dude. So Philadelphia is their average point margin right now. Their average point differential is 11.3. So they're beating teams by an average of 11.3 points. The next highest is Boston with 8.
How? How are they higher?
What do you mean?
You said they're beating 76ers are beating teams by 11-point difference?
Average.
And
Boston,
Boston's beating by 8?
On average, 8.
How?
That just means like, okay, so if Boston plays...
How is Boston ahead of them then?
They have more wins.
That's
Means
going by
though,
wins?
Yeah, that just means though, like if Philadelphia, like in Philadelphia has more losses. They have 1 more loss, they have 2. But in those losses, they're losing by less than Boston is losing by. So like, if Philadelphia loses a game, they'll lose by 1 every single time. If Boston loses a game, they'll lose by 5 every time.
Well,
that's where that differential comes from.
On Monday's case, they lost by 4.
That's where that differential.
Yeah.
Like if Boston wins a game and they're only winning by 8, if Boston wins a game, they're winning by 8 every time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the average. If Philadelphia is winning a game, they're winning by 11.
Mm-hmm.
An average.
Okay.
So yeah, that's where that number comes from. Yeah, highest point differential in the league, and it's by more than 3 points. So what Joel Embiid is what he's doing is just his scoring ability is unparalleled.
Yeah.
And I don't want him to win MVP because I don't like how he manipulates the game.
Who, Embiid?
Yeah. I didn't like what Harden was doing with his step back threes and falling, but the game adapts. And Embiid deserves his flowers, I guess. We only got 10 minutes left, so what I'm going to do is fire through players of the week. And I do have a segment on the Clippers, but I probably won't talk about that.
Can I get my stuff real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, players of the week. I got 2 players of the week. Honestly, just because I didn't watch a lot of games this week.
2? Huh? You got 2?
2 players of the week.
That's short, man. Dang.
I told you. But these players of the week are truly players of the week for reasons that you are about to hear.
Let's go.
Player of the week number 1 is none other than the Detroit Pistons' Cade Cunningham.
Oh, yeah.
This man deserves everything in the world for what he's putting up with. This man deserves everything in the world for what he's putting up with in Detroit.
He's a good man.
He is being dragged through the dirt by the Clippers' horribleness. But he's
Clippers.
Detroit Pistons. I don't know why I said I don't know why I said that, honestly. Yeah. He's being dragged through the dirt by Detroit's horribleness, but he is prevailing. And his mental aptitude is prevailing, all in all. He's basically doing everything for Detroit. I dare you right now to comment one other player on the Detroit Pistons. You can't. I'm just kidding. He's doing everything in Detroit. He had 43 points versus Atlanta the other day in a loss. He's shooting great number. I think he's shooting like 53% from the field. Or no, 47% from the field. And he's shooting 51% from two. The only downside to his game is his 3-point shooting, and he's shooting 31%, which I think 35 is the league average right now. So even his worst shooting percentage is still it's still admirable.
Their next 5 games is the Jazz. They got the Nets twice, Celtics and Raptors. I
And
think
that Celtics game is what's going to break the record.
should they? You don't think they can split against the Nets? They go to the Nets twice back to back.
Nah.
No.
Honestly, I think Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson can hold Cade down, and once Cade is down, then it's game over.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
The Nets just have too many good wing defenders that will ultimately silence the Pistons' only strong point, which is Cade Cunningham. Yeah, that's Cade Cunningham though. He's the only bright spot on a very, 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 very dark team. And that's why he deserves Player of the Week. So congratulations, Cade Cunningham. We're all rooting for you and not your team, but you.
Good for you.
Yeah. Second and final Player of the Week is Jason Moranthony.
I don't know who that is.
John Morant.
Oh.
Jason Moranthony.
Is that his real name? Oh, I was about to say,
No.
bro, I was like, no way. Okay.
I just throw whatever I'm thinking.
Joe Morant.
Yeah, so he's back.
Yeah.
He's back.
After a 25-game suspension.
He's back from doing time
Yeah.
in probably his mental health oasis escapes.
I don't think he's not as bad as Draymond Green.
He is, bro.
You think really?
Guns are worse than kicking.
Yeah.
Guns are worse than
And he
little
did it
slaps.
twice. He did it twice. He didn't learn his lesson the first time.
Guns are worse than little slaps.
Yeah.
But yeah, John Morant, he's back. I just want to make the point that the NBA is so much better when he is in the league. When he is playing basketball, the world is a better place. Not just the NBA. The world is a better place with John Morant. He had 34 points in a comeback win against the Pelicans last night, and it was a great game. They were down like 20 at one point, and when they were down 20, I think I left at halftime. I was like, I can't watch this game. And then I came back when there were 5 or so minutes left in the fourth quarter, and what do you know? The Grizzlies are back in it. Yeah.
I think John Morant shot a game-winning shot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, game-winning buzzer-beating shot. I thought, I forget, honestly, in the heat of the moment, but I thought there should have been like 0.1 left on the clock, which wouldn't have made a difference anyway. But
There wouldn't. Yeah. What? It would have made a difference anyways.
I'm-
0.1.
I'm happy. The Grizzlies finally have some hope. They finally have a reason to look into the future.
Who they go against? Did they play today? Let's see.
I don't know. But
I'm looking right now.
yeah, they still, obviously the Grizzlies still have injuries to, a list of people. Derrick Rose, Marcus Smart, Brandon Clark, Steven Adams. That's just off the top of my head. But yeah, they're missing a lot of their firepower. But with that being said, having John Morant back is a good stepping stone. It's a good block to build with.
They got the Pacers tomorrow.
That'll be fun. Tyrese Halliburton versus John Morant.
Yep.
Yeah. I like the Pacers too. I'll talk more about the Pacers next week. I'm going to make sure to write that.
We'll see what happens though.
Why?
Well, we'll see if any big news happens with the Pacers.
Oh, yeah.
Depends on if they're just doing mediocre things or they're actually surprising us.
They look good though.
They do. They went. They play against the Hornets tonight. Oh, they're gonna win. That. They're gonna down. They're 13-12 though.
Who, the Pacers?
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah,
I thought they were like better.
they're in a playoff spot right now. Yeah.
Are they really? They're in 8th? Oh, yeah, 8th. Yep. Someone's tired.
Any horse. I'm going to wrap this up real quick. Big announcement. Tomorrow, this is for Facebook people only. Sorry, YouTube. Tomorrow at, I still don't know what time, honestly. But tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, we're getting Joey G in here. I'm gonna hopefully get Tilo, Tony Lopez. I don't know. We're still figuring out the details. But hopefully that's what we're doing. Hopefully we got some celebrities in the building.
I won't be here. Sorry,
And
guys.
yeah,
This is why today was my special episode.
celebrities only. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
You gotta do me like that.
We're gonna try our best to get some people in here, and we're gonna talk Chicago sports only. We're gonna talk about Chicago sports. We're gonna talk about some of the work that Joey G is doing for the city, some of the work he's doing himself. Yeah, we're just gonna have a little conversation with our Chicago celebrities. With that being said, that has been the IrRashonal Sports Show on Chicagoland Sports Radio, where it's not just sports, it's a way of life. You can follow me on Twitter and Facebook, or YouTube, sorry, at IrRashonal Sports, spelled IrRashonal Sports. Please watch more basketball. It's healthy for everyone.
Or watch sports in general. Anything.
Just basketball, actually. Yeah, that's been our show.
Yep.
Thanks.
Everybody have a good day.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
See y'all later.